Hello YouTube, this is White Rice 666 from Nerd Country Productions. Today I have a little bit of a let's play for you. This is called Champions of Chaos. It's an unblocked game that I was introduced to. Very addicting, very fun to play if you can figure out how to play it. And so we'll get down to it. So the first thing, and I'm going to just delete one of these, so I'll start a new game. The first thing we're going to notice is that there is 7 character classes that you can choose from. There is the Bard, the Shielder, the Shaman, the Mage, the Paladin, the Rogue, and the Warrior. Each one has its own set of skills and its own skill set. So, as in my other games, I always start off. The Rogue has the highest damage. It's what I usually start off with. And as I look through here, what I found to be the best one to pair with the Rogue is actually the Paladin. It has a very good support, just a little under the Shielder and quite a bit over the Shaman. But it just has just enough health and damage to get you through the game. So we're not really going to mess with hairstyles or anything. We're going to be done with that. You can make your random name. So let's make this one Whale and Mike. So as you can see, this game there's an arena, and you have to battle in the arena to go up as a commander of the rebellion, which is against the Dark Emperor of the world that they live in. Sorry if it's lagging a bit, my internet is pretty slow. So the first thing you want to do when you get here is you want to go straight to the arena and battle your first 2 battles. This is like the first level, not really any bosses, but yeah, like I said, it's a very fun game to play. It's really engaging and addicting. There's a lot to do in it. Okay, I lied. There's not really much to do in it. It's more of a just play a little bit, get a taste of it, then play the second one kind of game. So yes, there is a experience and leveling system in this game in Gold. It's not exactly the most elegant of systems, but you know, it gets the job done. So definitely check out the game. It's a good game for people who are on their school's Wi-Fi and can't get any games. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record my whole playthrough, and I'm gonna try to see how fast I can get it done. We'll edit out the parts where I'm just doing some minor gameplay. Now the first time you enter the bar, you're going to see Shaw and Kurtz, who have just gotten back from their first arenas. We're going to go in here. This is like the shop, and we have enough for that. So some things you can do in town. There's the shop right here. You can buy equipment. The tavern, which is basically at night. you can go and talk to Kurtz and Shaw. The hotel, you can check your rank. Right now I'm Rocky, I'm the first rank. Right over here is the Llamadrome, where you can gamble. Over here is the pet shop, where you can buy yourself some nice cheerleaders. And right over here is the training ground, which is where you can get more gold and more experience. It's a really good way to kind of grind for extra experience. The enemies are super easy. They don't change level no matter how high up you get. So that's always nice. And the higher level you are, the more experience you get, so that's always a plus. Easy enemies for a very big reward. And see, since I'm only level 2, I get 10 gold to start out with. They don't actually ever say the names of the enemies. They're just, I'm assuming that's a wolf. Of course, it's got like pads on it or something. I'm just going to assume that's a slime. Like I said, not the most elegant of games, but it really does pass time. And it's a really good game. There is no full screen, otherwise I'd have it on full screen. There's a mana and health system. Chaotic energy, for when that bar gets full, you can do an extra special ability. First thing I'm going to do is upgrade my weapon. I thought it was a smart idea. Then rinse and repeat. Go into the battle training grounds and just keep battling over and over. So I should probably go back on what I said earlier. But this is just a walkthrough. I'm not actually gonna play the whole game. Just to get people into the game, get a video out there. I will put a video of the whole gameplay out. I'm also thinking about making a video on what is the best combination. Like I said, currently I think the best combination is Rogue and Paladin, but there's 7 different characters, so it's 14 different combinations. I've only tried a couple of them, and I've only actually finished the game once. Because right in the middle there is a very hard boss. And if you guys have time, you can go back in the video to when I'm standing in line, and the very hard boss that I speak of is actually the big guy wielding the axe, standing right in front of me. The first boss is very easy. I mean, for a very inexperienced person, it might be a challenge, but once you play the game a couple times, it gets very, very easy. I'm not gonna lie. So I guess you can see the video is mostly, or the game is mostly fighting, just over and over and over. Not really much more to it, but it's an interesting game. I like it. It definitely gets. It passes the time. It gets stuff done. Let's go in here and see if we can knock off a couple battles. Now the only thing harder than the boss is the actual people you have to fight in the arena. Once you get to the rounds of shielders, those can be a real nuisance. And eventually they go from 3-man teams to very strong 2-man teams to very strong 4-man teams. Not sure why they did it like that, but it's interesting. And really freaking annoying. So guys, the link to the game will be in the description. There's not much more to say on the game, except for that I hope you have fun with it. It's definitely a game to put some time into. No paying or anything, it's just no cheats or anything, so it's a clean game. You can see that my rogue is definitely the damage dealer, and my paladin is definitely the more defensive one. Doing more than 200 damage already in the game. That's impressive, actually. Level up. Woo. Let's head on over to the training ground. If we get 10 extra coins, we can buy my paladin a new weapon, and then we can face the boss. The bosses in this game are actually quite a bit of a joke. Like I said, the only boss that you should even be worried about is the fourth to last boss, who is the big axe wielding guy I told you about. His name is the Prince. They're the Prince and Princess. Definitely a group to be afraid of. I started out this game playing as a warrior and a paladin, which seemed like the best option. I don't know why a rogue is better than a warrior when a warrior has everything higher than a rogue, except for damage, which not much difference there. It might be because of the skill set. I would have thought. Tanya, like, can we get it? Yeah. Could have gotten a helmet, but special is always worth that a little bit more. Title fight. Oh, wait. So, Birdo, Weirdo, and Mr. Claw. Very easy to beat. As long as you don't hit the bear on the first time, you will be in good shape. The bear is a melee fighter, or melee fighter, and the bird is a magic user. And that's the only ability the bird uses is Wake Up, which never works because you kill him before the round's even. It's just ridiculous. You just gotta keep defending and 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 defending until he wakes up. And then you just hit him with all God knows what, because while he goes down pretty easy, when he gets to less than 20% health, he does go berserk, which means he turns a bright red and he is strengthened, which I'm not sure how much more damage that gives them, but he just put himself to sleep. So do I defend again, or... I've actually never had that happen before. Okay, so my chaotic energy bar is full. So this it's not really worth it to use the one for the paladin. But the special for the rogue, the first one is Venom Cloud. There's two you can get. There's Venom Cloud, and then the second one I've gotten is Havoc Strike. And Venom Cloud is better for large groups, and Havoc Strike basically takes all of the. It's like a one-hit KO, basically. See, now he's been strengthened. Even though he's gone rampant, there's nothing to worry about. He's dead. See, then my poison finished him off. So you get another cutscene. Find this